got up, went to work, got up, went to work, and that's what it was, just a routine. It was just, nothing was fulfilling about it. Because you know you ain't supposed to be there. You know that. So eventually, if you got any type of faith in you, you know, he'll make it so uncomfortable to where you got to move. That's what happened. I moved. I used to go to work and I used to dread going to work. Dread it. I'm talking about to the point of I would leave my house to be to work 30 minutes before I need to be to work and walk into work 30 minutes late. So I'm in the parking lot for a whole hour debating whether I'm finna go in there. Because you know you ain't supposed to be there. I was over in Orlando, going from show to show, and a friend of mine, he was like, man, you need to put on your own show. Like, why are you going to all these different shows? And at the time I was traveling. Just traveling. He was like, man, you need to have your own show. Brushed him off. He kept at me. So about 6 months, I was like, hey man, so what you think about me doing the show? He said, man, I got a venue for you. Introduced me to the place where I had my first show. Introduced me to the owners. And the owners, they sat me down. And they walked me out to a room, and they was like, can you fill up this room? And I was like, yeah. I ain't never done a show in my life. I just said, yeah. All right. Had me a flyer, had me a show name, and had me your acts booked within a week. Did all of that. They gave me all my promo stuff, and I went to work, telling everybody. And my first show, it was a packed house, 2011.
Here at SmartMouth, we have a call and response. It's when I say back talk, you all say talk back. All right, practice with me. Back talk, talk back. Back talk, talk back.
Everybody don't know my story. Everybody don't know, you know, riding from show to show, town to town, in your car. People don't know that. People don't know passing out flyers on my feet all day. I still got the shoes. It's some boots. The soles of them are worn down so much so because that's all I used to wear. 6.5 days a week. See, people don't hear that part of it. All they see is he on stage. That's all they see. They don't see the, you know what I'm saying? You going performing in barbershops and salons and in people's living rooms. See, they don't see that portion of the grind.
It's what they don't see and they don't want to do. They come in the rooms and they just think it just got that way. You know what I'm saying? They don't see space people live shows are tricky. Especially with comedy, people need to be tight on each other. Just a little bit. They don't be doing too much walking, too much movement.
I done brought on a couple of partners to where I've done everything that I possibly could to spread SmartMouth as far as I can by myself. I can now focus on the show and not so much promoting of it, because promoting, that's just a whole another realm of energy that you got to put into it. So it's good to know that I got some partners that's gonna make this thing fly.
Jason is very talented. I will honestly say that I think Jason is one of the most talented people I've ever seen work in Polk County. From hosting, putting together those SmartMouth events, working with people. He has a gift. He has a special gift, you know, that needs to be seen. Jason is one of those guys that just has that ambition to get better. And you want to work with people and see that in people. And Jason is one of those who always try to push himself to work to be better. He's very entertaining to the fact that on most of my events that we have, that are like step shows and fashion shows, he's our guy. You know, Jason is my host.
I do events that range from being at churches, youth events, very PG events, all the way to clubs that's pretty much anything goes. So I cover a wide variety of audiences, and I have to mirror each audience. I really take what the crowd gives me or whatever the environment gives me, and I literally give it back to them in a funny way. It's therapy for me. I get on stage and just get to say anything. People just find it so funny, the truth. I sit there and tell someone, man, that's an ugly shirt, and they laugh. And I be dead serious, but they laugh.
Public service announcement. You need more than 3 bobby pins. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You need more than 3 bobby pins. They mamas ain't, listen, I don't know who they mamas is, man. Just 3 bobby pins, that's all. That's all it takes. I can't say nothing about the kids, but the mamas. 3, 1, 2, 3. I got 3 in my car somewhere. Anyways, jeez, man.
And that's therapy for me, because I get to be raw, uncut, and just unfiltered to a certain extent. The people don't pay you to hear your problems or to feel them either. All they want to do is be entertained, and you got to deliver.
Outside of SmartMouth, he does a lot of stuff with disadvantaged kids.
I think if he puts together clinics and things that could work with the youth who have that idea of wanting to become a host, he can definitely take it to the next level.
I'm gonna start an organization that gives kids an opportunity to do what it is that I had to watch on TV. Deaf poetry, just a stage period for them to express themselves. The outlets for kids to express themselves are very few, far in between, that are constructive. And that gives them that range to just be free. Even in school, they're still constricted a little bit, with what they can do or how they express themselves, but it's gonna happen.
I can see it helping the future, improving the next generation, because if we don't, it's looking real bad as for leaders with the new generation.
People have started doing spoken word, singing, comedy on my stage. So if I quit, where will these people go to start?
I treat anybody that's their first time performing on my stage, this is a very important moment to her, because you all would dictate whether she ever does this ever in life again. So I need for y'all, I don't give a damn what she say on this goddamn microphone. Y'all better act just like he got curved, like he said, real women jiggle. Y'all better act just like she just said. Just do this. Just do this. Anytime you don't feel it, just do this. And they gonna come with you. But SmartMouth, I want y'all to give her your ears.
I say, man, that's the most humbling experience, to see somebody out there thriving, see somebody out there living in their passion, and to know that, not saying that if it wasn't for you, but you gave them that opportunity that fueled their dream. It's just humbling. It's equivalent to a parent. You have this child, and you raise them, and the only thing you aspire them to do is be great. And that's what the stage is, inspiring them to be great. So when you see them be great, that's the best testament to your life, is, that knowing that you poured into somebody.
A lot of things in life, people gonna always second guess you or belittle you, or any thought that you speaking to the universe, they're gonna always give you doubt, no matter what it is. You can say you want to pour some water in the cup. Oh, the cup might be dirty. But at the end of the day, if you want to do it, do it. If it's a lesson or a blessing, do it.
Always do whatever it is that's gonna give you peace at the end of the day. because that's what matters. Can't nobody give it to you. Can't nobody take it away. You got to know what it is that makes you happy and go get it. Is it gonna be rough? Yes. Are you gonna have some days where you're gonna be like, why did I do that? More than a few. Are you gonna have those days when people are gonna walk up to you and tell you, I don't know why you did that? Yes. Are you gonna have some people when you start doing whatever it is that you feel in your heart to do, and they come up to you and you can count on your hand how many people that you know gonna support you, and then when you do it, them people that you counted, don't none of them come? Are you gonna have days like that? More than a few. Are you gonna have people that don't know you that's gonna come up to you and support you? And you gotta be comfortable with that. You gotta be comfortable with it. You just gotta be comfortable with knowing that everybody is not gonna understand your mission, your purpose, or your drive. You gotta be comfortable with it. So, my words to anybody, be strategic, plan, and understand that it's about you. Because if you ain't happy, you can't make nobody else happy. I was an active child. I wasn't scared of nothing. And with that comes just get into the things that you probably shouldn't. So I guess if you would ask my brother and sister, they probably would say, yeah, she was a bad little boy. But I was always a very entertaining person to be around. It was always laughter, fun, or a joke. And I've always had this gift of gab, which I didn't know that's what it was until somebody was like, you got the gift of gab. You like, your comebacks are they just be on point, and it don't take you nothing to just respond to somebody with a comeback. And most famously, I grew up in the era of ripping, cracking your mama jokes. You know, so you do that with your cousins and your family all day long, just, you know, snapping back at people. And literally, that's what I do on stage. I want SmartMouth to be synonymous with fun, entertainment, quality, empowerment. I just haven't stopped. Even when I try to stop, I can't stop. Because when I do take a quote unquote break, I'll bump into somebody and they'll say something to you like, man, when your next show? Or, man, I can't wait to come to your next show. And when you hear people say stuff like that, it puts something in you to the point of you feel like you letting them down if you stop. And that's how I felt. So I think I will always and forever do a form of a SmartMouth show. So it as long as people want it, they got me.
I was like, them babies in here. The women was in there. That's what, if anybody ain't never been to SmartMouth, the percentage of women to male, oh man, all hell mercy, boy. Listen, yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man, it's a whole different situation. Especially, I'm a single man, and we talking about poetry, so you getting on your south side, you getting intellectual.
They told me a long time ago, you can't get people to sit down in Polk County and enjoy themselves and have a good time. And I told them, I believe in y'all more than they do. And that's why I do what it is that I do. So with that being said, I love y'all, man. Every time. I ain't gonna cry cause I'm a thug. I ain't gonna damn cry cause I'm a thug, y'all. But all I'm saying is, man, I love each and every one of y'all, man. Y'all are participating in God's work, man. Every time y'all show up to a show and y'all see this right here, y'all are participating in God's work, man. Because this is my dream, this is my passion.